fucking bring it.
Now this I've been looking forward to. Collecting props that's a bit overdue. I came to collect props like a property tax. From all you hate to laugh novelty acts. Your SUV's never been off terrain. Your hiking boots only hike on the train. Your running shoes I've never seen running. You hate fags but collect shoes like a woman. Leave your garbage outside, today's props collection. That means all your rap's not hip-hop preconceptions. All that shit that you memorize is irrelevant. There's 110 plus 4 more elements. While you try to sound all hip-hoppy, I inspire the leaders that you copy. Now you're boring and much too braggadocious. Assemble a joint from a whole bag of roaches. The articulate answer to my grammar is damn. So check yourself, testicular cancer exam. Irk you if I work blue or work squeaky clean. I'm Goodwill humping PG-13, and I'll never stop. Inner starlight is endless. Next time you leave me off your top 10 list, remember only the bravest DJ will request my drops. I came to collect my props.
I got to get my props. Props is a true thug's wife. Watch me, stand around and jock me. I got to get my props. Props is a true thug's wife.
I came to collect as my dustpan collects dust. I came to collect like a rich kid on a trust. I came to collect like that poor kid on welfare. Came to collect like your politician on healthcare. I came to collect like I put a bucket under a leak. I came to collect like crowds collect when I speak. Call it collect direct rather than roundabout. Before I spell it out for you, sound it out. I haven't even barely started. You like this track are mentally retarded. I'm more slept on than beds, and I'm collecting props now I'm sure to get when I'm dead. I'll stun your moms and correct your pops. I came to collect my props.
I got to get my props. Props is a true thug's wife. Watch me, stand around and jock me. Props. I got to get my props. Props is a true thug's wife. Watch me, props. I got to get my props. Props. Watch me, jock props. Props. Watch me, props. Props is a true thug's wife. I got to get my props.
The Luna, the Luna.
By the light of the silvery, you'll be dead like chivalry if you don't watch your back while making that delivery. Cause a cat with the fiddle got a band of thieves, and if you run up in your spot, you should plan to leave. Yo, the cow got jumped and stabbed in the udder. Lost 2 quarts of milk and they grabbed the butter. They bagged it up and brought it all to me that night, and the little dog laughed just to see that sight. He was amused by the fact these dudes paying dues, but if you don't follow my rules, you gon' lose. The dish and the spoon got till the end of June to pay me what they owe me or they gon' meet they doom. Who am I? I be the man in the moon, and when I walk in, everybody stand in the room. Got dough, be careful when you pull something out, cause it gets wild and dangerous when the wolves come out.
No, terrible child's a stranger's kid, full moon's out, snouting air, shouting despair, big whack mushroom cloud. Deep impact crater now, keep you intact, in fact stabler later, I said. Peep how, moon's a person, new to family, anomaly to universe, you grew up first. Who knows why La Luna works, it's equilibrium, unique will be done, for people still be one with planted tree, family built a tilt to the sun. Hold up, know what, get in the Taurus for a field trip, real quick, mom and son both heel rips. Roll up to the metaphorist, donut picnic set before us, Felix or busy lips. Glowing, shining, setting behind old pine, wet wing drying from a rose vine clothesline. Let's seek a lost tree moss kiosk hollow. Go
was the model. Dry and cold, yet you study my surface, but it's worthless. My atmosphere is not the same as Earth's is. First get it right, I'm not a star, I'm a satellite. Ain't no atmosphere, you wouldn't last the night. Ain't no rappers here, you got sacrifice, and you can't hide, cause it's dark in the daytime. 238,900 miles from Earth, so you can just try to come get me from the lunar perigee. But the apogee is gonna be more than a few laps from me. The axis be approximately 27 days in about 8 hours, so start stepping. No matter where you go, I'ma face you. I got you on my clock, you can't escape, fool. I'm the moon, glowing, shining,
the luna,
glowing, shining, shining.
Man, you're full of it. You can't make me do shit. I control my emotions, where the wild things live. Centrifugal forces, I take what you give. You shape what I shift. This is how it happens. When I'm out, my whereabouts are near and far. Cats act funny till I be serious, like a doggone star. I night light for the jungle, where his pumas ripping. Look at my clock, non-stop rock, lunaticking. In the laptop, a luxury, smash the outer space bar. Turn this flux to $silver pancakes. I ate y'all. You would probably think of me as something slashing, running through the woods, with a name like Sebastian. The orb is just a nightlight for the bats and the owls, who shine like nickel plated gas, clapped in the crowds. If I don't flood your pad now, I'll get you, player. When it's dark out, I'll still shine 28 days later. I coincide with the tides and the currents, so in the middle of the harvest, it's no surprise I flourish. You used to live in the earth, to the mad scientist verse, but that's a small thing to blame for the giants who curse. Some even accuse me of moonlighting as the Sandman, and felt the earth pull through for a one-night stand. And that's when I realized it was June, and I lay naked, howling.
Ancients clearly believed that the moon was a gate for souls. They viewed the moon as the home of the dead, as a female gate through which souls passed on the way to the paradise field of the stars.
Weird Owl here. Howl at the moon. Moth Owl Pellets. Shown soon.
Who pray and they jowls. Bones are first in the gullet. He goes to the bowels. Comes out like a bullet after 6 hours. 2 times a day. Once at the hunting ground, once at the day roost. Pick past the fur and see the prey they juiced. Ew! Mice, voles, shrews, hares, skunks, moles, who cares? Me, muskrats, minks, weasels, birds, house cats, snakes, frogs, word! What was once swallowed whole is now called a bolus. Skeletons, perfect preserve. He had a mouse for dinner and a mole for dessert. Look, there's wildfowl, hear its stomach growl, he'll eat a rat. Meat after that, of chuck fur and bone, then back on the prowl. Bring your headlamp and leave home your trowels. Owl pellets, owl pellets, owl pellets. Now we'll yell it. Owl pellets! Owl pellets! Owl pellets! Falcons got falcon pellets. Eagles got eagle pellets. We're talking about bird of prey. Learn a word a day. Be good to your mom and stiffen your vertebrae. Owl pellets. Mink, voles, shrews, hares, skunks, moles, who cares? Muskrats, minks, weasels, birds, house cats, snakes, frogs, word!
Garfield hatch domino, and Reagan unites to catch a common foe. It don't matter who said the wrong thing, we all get along. We're the get-along gang. Hang with the gang, the get-along gang. Get loose in the caboose, in the get-along gang. Chill with the skill, the get-along gang. Relax then act, the get-along gang. RSVP in Forest City for down-home loyalty in a brownstone sequoia tree. It's a joy to be a member where it's safe to lose your temper. Even then we're listening, you're a valued participant. Diss and break up, then kiss and make up. Shake hands, I insist. Athletes, scientists, we make art with our hearts. Get up, be a part of the brand new start of the get-along gang. Hang with the gang, the get-along gang. Get loose in the caboose, the get-along gang. Chill with the skill, the get-along gang. Relax then act, the get-along gang. Bounce with the town, the get-along gang. Get loose with the moose, the get-along gang. Glam with the lamb, the get-along gang. Research with the beaver, the get-along gang.
Oh boy, I can't wait to join the get-along gang.
Well, you and all your friends are invited.
But what do we do?
We go on all kinds of adventures. Adventures from the Earth core to the North Pole. Break down barriers like the fourth wall. Kick a pine cone, whistle and whistle more. You got an invite from Mrs. Bristlemore. A boy who's mad at you shares the same attribute. He may shout and yell cause he hates part of himself. How can he be aware of what he's not aware of? We spread light like a headlight while we share love and the benefit of the doubt. See how the end of it come out. You can be headstrong, dead wrong, still get along. And instead of saying I said a song for you, the brand new get-along gang. Hang with the gang, the get-along gang. Get loose in the caboose, the get-along gang. Chill with the skill, the get-along gang. Relax then act, the get-along gang. React with the cat, the get-along gang. Go agog with the dog, the get-along gang. Mix with M6, the get-along gang. The get-along gang, that's the get-along gang. Hang with the gang, the get-along gang. Get loose in the caboose, the get-along gang. Chill with the skill, the get-along gang. Relax then act, the get-along gang. Hang with the gang, the get-along gang. Get loose in the caboose, the get-along gang. Chill with the skill, the get-along gang. The get-along gang, the get-along gang. I am in love with rhyming. If I knew folk only like me to be, I wanna talk to you, not just a New York Jew. If you stay isolated, you won't get the right advice to make it melting pot. It's fondue, kosher, no sir. I'll eat meat with dairy like I eat up this beat. I wrote this rhyme on a library receipt with dollars as a cents tolerance and all of our friends hollering. Delicious, I want seconds. Pass a heaping hot helping of arrogance deflating great American melting pot. Is missing a secret ingredient. We eliminated a flavor to keep it expedient. Estimates approximate 60 million. Mega lost deca cost. Repeating it. Social studies was written by clubs which went postal on their buddies. Money without knowledge is the worst. Muddy earth must be shared by those who were there first. He asked for it, but he never took advice. Jesus jerked off, slipped. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a pretty good party trick. What the? To stick hard dick through stigmata. Lidgeon faces basic questions of life and death to say from breath. Who am I? Who will dry my tear? What happens when I die? Why am I here? In my case to rhyme, my dear. Is time a line or sphere? How survive a winter? How keep alive our kinder?
Customs can supply a tensor, but you know, they get trapped and strange. We like Lidgeon must act our age, adapt to change. The doctor can hurt the patient. I got you open like your interpretation, I mean it. Tension exists within Lidgeon between them. With teens, hope springs anew because the new generation thinks it's true. Hijinks ensue, clink, 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 this strings to you. Hey, got things to do.
Do you like our owl?
It's artificial?
Of course it is.
Must be expensive.
Very, very, very.
Say ho if you're a Rasta Alfredo, and make dreads in your head from X peanut butter or Play-Doh. Holler back if you love the dollar rack, cause the vacuum pack dollar whack. Break bones, take a breath and coat. Press flesh like a stethoscope with the wig thrown to the death of hope. You asked for it, spit a classic in the casket. The flask in the myelin sheath. Hope woke, note the smiling teeth. I cured the born, but mourners prefer to mourn. Twisted by murder porn, a word to warn. Your fears are destined to manifest whether you coast or plan the best. Amethyst amulets, I am obsessed. Let your camera rest and have an unmediated experience for once. You search for your voice cause you don't hear what you say. If you gotta do something, then do it today. Jewels spray out my eyes and my hands. The front row faints, they're surprised in the stands. Gems fly out the sand and the rainbow constrictor conspire where they land. Achievement depends on the size of the plan. Mine's is limited to the frogs that riveted. Timid as the guys in the band. I'm too original to be pigeonholed. A wizened old man. Put one fist in the air like you're punching a mobile. No ceiling to your feeling, can't see it's so real. The pedals are mental, envision the bike path. My psyche is Nike, you likey my mic math. My passion is action, can't latch on silicone, kill a clone, imagine. If cuts spill a poem, there's hope for the future. Suture cauterized, bought lionized water as my daughter dies. But I came to resurrect, not like she never left, but with newfound respect for the presence of her essence I choose to reflect. Circumspect people tread lightly. When they travel they just sightsee. Make yourself known. No one was exempt when I said what I meant. Only copy the spirit in which to invent. Give up giving up for Lent. Just cause you fear a jewel don't make you unspiritual. Here at school we know that denial, though a viral spiral, is a part of survival. I will write the new Bible. Eyeball measurement, guesstimate, destined fate. What you expect, me not to expectorate. My soul's all of space, each rhyme is a cloudburst. Move crowd first physically, those who disagree wild words. Pure say ow, the moth owl bowed to the earth. To the earth, to the earth. Thank you. Thank you.
Raindrops fall off my face and stain and wet my pants. Nolans and oh, like they say no doy. Balzac, please go get us 2 crawfish and 2 oyster pool boys. Oh joy, it would stink if in my city fell in the drink and we died. But when it happens in the blink of an eye. No one sits around glad they're not blind, but maybe should. We can find genius and tragedy in every neighborhood. God enjoyed the Schadenfreude. Is he making me pay? At any time at all, it can all be taken away. Tender clutch, sense of touch, smell, taste, sight, hearing. When you lose a leg, it's not like you lost an earring. What seems permanent is really temporary. That's why a memory doesn't never scare me. Just getting the past, it haunts me like a ghost. But pre-production's over, and we fix it all in post. The only roast I want from Friars is barbecue. Breaking up is easy, it's growing up that's hard to do. It's unpleasant to think the future could be worse than the present, but at least you enjoy the moment and stop and